Good evening, friends. Welcome. Welcome to this new video. In this video, I'm going to tell you a very thought-provoking topic on a subject which are definitely going to benefit you. So stay tuned to this video till the end. So I am talking about the renewable energy sources. Renewable energy sources. What is the definition of renewable energy? First of all, we will see that the renewable energy means the type of energy source which can be reused after its use. Okay, like petrol and diesel. These are not renewable energy sources. Once you consume it, then it is finished. You cannot reconsume it. Okay, then gas, LPG gas. It is also a non-renewable source. Once you consume it, it is finished. It is utilized. You cannot reuse it. So, inverse of these are the renewable energy sources. You can reuse them. So what are they? The first renewable source is the wood. Wood. As we know, for wood, people are dependent on the jungle. Wood cutting takes place. People cut the woods, cut the trees, and utilize those pieces of woods to cook their foods or cook their or heat something. Okay, and there are cooker, some kind of which accepts that particle and pieces of wood, and you can burn them and you can cook your food there. So this type of fuel is still used in many parts of the earth, particularly the rural area. In India also, in rural areas, people you will find people searching here and there for the small pieces and small pieces of foods because they want them desperately for cooking their food. So this source of energy is renewable. Next year again you will get the new kind of wood from that same area, because trees grows, and if you cut them, next year they again grows. For some trees, their growth rate is very fast. So those trees can be utilized for acquiring the renewable energy source like wood. But there is a big disadvantage and big negative point of this kind of energy source, that in a course of cutting the woods and all those things, if that wood pieces are placed automatically on the ground, then it is okay. People can gather it because they have not committed any crime. The pieces are naturally found fallen on the streets, so they gather it because those pieces are already are waste if someone wouldn't have touched them. So people do gather them and use for their cooking needs. But if you want to acquire it on a large scale, then you have to cut the jungles, and cutting jungles is a very bad thing, and it is a crime also in many places on the earth. So it is like a damaging our ecology and damaging our jungle, because if you keep cutting the trees, then that area is deprived of the oxygen making organisms, and we know the oxygen making organisms on this planet are the trees. If you cut the trees and cut the jungles, then the amount of oxygen is lessen, and it is harmful, and it is very dangerous sign for our survival as a human race. So there is a very big drawback of this kind of energy sources.